What I'm going to talk about here is how I clean my beeswax. There's different ways, different people do it different ways, whatever works for you. If it works easy and you like it, do it. I'm just sharing some ideas I've had and how I do it. What I like best is the solar melter, and it's simple. You don't have to worry about getting your wax too hot, and you don't have to do too much. When I have cappings, I put them in this. This is just a screen, sieve that you can get from like Walmart or someplace. Any store will have it. And I use just a paper towel. That'll filter all the solids out. And then you end up with nice clean wax. It'll take everything out and make it look like that. I have a container underneath there that catches it. I just have a couple of little boxes in here, whatever it takes to set it up there so you don't spill your wax. And then you put your cappings on top of that. They'll melt and they'll come out. I don't wash the cappings or anything. I found there's no need to do that because your honey will all settle to the bottom. Like this, I can see there was some honey on this, and you just rinse the bottom of your piece of wax off when you get done. The honey will be in the bottom, it won't be in the wax, and there's no need to wash it. I've never washed cappings. It works fine doing it like this. Yeah, all this is just a styrofoam box. You could come up with more efficient ways to do this, but this works good. It's just a styrofoam box that I put this plexiglass on top like this. You need to set something on it. I like to put a couple bricks on it so if you get a thunderstorm or something it doesn't blow it over. But I mean it's just this simple, that you have this screen, and after you've melted your wax and you're done, you'll have your slum gum in here, and you just take this out and throw it away. And I haven't cleaned this. This is how it was the last time I used it. You can see there's a little bit of wax there, but everything that stays clean because you're only contacting that with clean wax. And the other way that I've tried, which works good, if I have to do it inside, if I don't have sun and I'm doing it inside, I use this little oven. Works good. It just doesn't hold as much. And you see here I have a smaller sieve that's what you have, and it's in you just pull this. I'd have to warm this up to get it out. The wax is stuck in it. But all the stuff that you don't want's in there, and you just take that out and throw it away. And I found for cappings, heating the air in an oven works best. But once you get it like this, when you want to heat it to use it, a crock pot or something like this little thing here is what I use. It's just something that I happen to have around. I like this because the temperature control is full range. Some crock pots are low or medium and high, but they work fine too. Now I like to put water in this and then put a container in there. So I take the container out and pour it. Once I get it like this, and if I want to put it in something that's easier to use, you can get these, like the little molds. I've got some molds that you use for baking. These little things here these are 3/4 of an ounce, and they're real nice to make these little small pieces like this. So if you're going to use it for something, you have little pre-measured pieces like that. But I just heat that up in here and then pour it into the molds. But once you get it to this point, it works real good with a contact to the water, like a crock pot or something like this. And this little thing comes in handy too, a little thermometer where you can keep an eye on it. When I use this, I use an oven thermometer in there so I can watch the temperature so I don't get it too hot, because melted wax is very flammable. You want to stay right with it when you're working with it so you don't set it on fire, so you don't have a fire. And I think that's pretty much how I do it.